Hello, hello, hello. I'm the PaintedDog and welcome back to episode 2 of our new City Skylines Let's Play series. Just a reminder, this is a vanilla series. I don't even have mods installed at this stage to make the game look better. So we'll see how this goes. But if you can remember from the last episode, we did a bit of work. This is the Crater Falls map, if I do believe. And there's two highway entrances. So what I did now was add in these roundabouts. And at this stage still dirt roads, but I will upgrade that now. And this is our industry area. This is a small commercial and residential area. So at the end of the last episode we unlocked the Werby village. So we get a new area and a couple of other city services. So let's take a quick look at what we can buy. Area wise, I think we might want to either that one or this one. That one has highway access and all that. But I think let's go for this one. So let's purchase that. So now we have that area right there. Just want to have a quick peek. Quite a strong current going through here. Not too shabby. Now we have a railway connection and an abandoned factory. Looks quite good. I love all these buildings and ruins on a map. And we have this fort right here. It would have been great if you could build pathways through this without deleting this, so you can walk through this. There's probably mods. But as I said, I don't really want to add in mods in this series. So now we have this area. It is a big, if you just take a look at that, that's agriculture. But yeah, it's agriculture. There's a bit of ore over here and forestry. We have a bit of oil. But I like the industries that are renewable. I really love those. So yeah, so first thing, if you take a look here, we have our first crime spree. So let's add in these buildings. So let's see where we can fit this in. We have to delete that, which is a shame, but let's add that in. And we need fire station because our hazard is 75%. Let's take a peek how that nosedives a bit to 45. We might want to add one in here as well, but I think for now let's just leave it. As you can see, there's a demand for residential, so let's oblige. Get a bit of residential buildings in here. As I said, we might want to delete these ones later on, but I think for now that would be fine. We have an option of extending into this area, but if you take a look at the pollution, it spreads over to this side. So I don't really want to build any residential buildings on this side yet. But we will expand into this direction. But I want to keep areas like this. I think it actually does quite a bit for the aesthetics of the area. So let's try and incorporate it into our builds. Into our cities. I think that'll be a good addition. Always have parks over here and stuff like that. I think that would be quite nice. I should have extended this by 1, and I believe that would now line up with this. Yup. It does. But it's just, if you can take a look at that, it's not perpendicular to this. So we might have to rework that a bit. Go up to about there. Yeah, maybe there. And let's go around this. Nope, not far enough. Now, as I said, I'm not going to build or zone in this area. But it's nice to have that if we need. That's as close as we can get at this stage. So I think something like that would be great. We can connect that up. And maybe sneak in a bit of a road in there with a small dead-end street. And maybe something in here. No, going through there. Something like that. Multiple ways in and out, which I love. And something like that. We can extend this road down. Maybe do something like that. Get that down to ground level and get this extending over that. And we're a tiny town. So we have park areas unlocked now, which is great, and landscaping, and a couple of plazas, and all this. I think let's quickly pause this because I want to have a quick peek at this. Nope, that won't work. Let's get up to about there. As you can see, I'm really trying to be a bit more into the looks of a city. Something like that. Take that back. That's a bit better looking slope. That's bad. Get it down to about there. And connect this up. Like that. Yeah, that'll do. And I'll leave this for a bigger park if you want to. Okay, let's run that. Now that I think about it, we might want to start using these types of roads. So I want to add in, I'll change this to a one-way, just for this area. And I think that will be fine. Because I don't really want, that's a bit of a short space right there. So I don't really want them to congregate too much there. can make this maybe an avenue as well. And you know what? Let's do the same thing here. Won't be our only avenue, this one, but we never really intended to be the only avenue. Do something like that, and then we move you maybe about there. Yeah. Come on, what did I do now? What did I just say? A small, just a tiny bit of commercial. There. Get that zone. There you go. So now we have that bit of road there. We are losing cash now. Why is that? Speed this up a bit. Okay, that's improving again. I was starting to get a bit worried. Okay, we need to upgrade this. Get all these roads upgraded. I like these industrial roads for the industry area. No shock there, eh? Thing is, now that I'm not using any mods, remember there's no traffic manager to adjust things when they get a bit wonky. Have this, we might as well use it. No, that will be a problem. For now, I think that will be a problem. So let's do something like that instead. 3 lanes down to 2 for the roundabout. That's not good practice. We don't have anything there, but we do have this that we can use. Come on, we need the money. Yeah, I don't like it doing that. That's okay. Nothing we can do. We don't have a mod to address that. Let's speed that along. Just when I thought the main roads are finished of upgrading. Want to get this road done, and then we can start with this. But we need to lay in water pipes again before we forget. Let me slow that down for a bit and get these buildings in. I think that will be quite a busy area. Now this looks bad. I'm just gonna de-zone them because I want to preserve this boulder. That's a nice boulder. Extra points if you can name the movie where that's from. Yeah, I think that doesn't look too bad, eh? Something like that, and something like that. Okay, but now we definitely need water pipes. Because I will forget. We all know that. And we all judge me as harsh as possible. So we do have a bit of zoning now, or a bit of piping in, so we might do a bit of zoning now. That all the way there, and connect it like that. We have fishing industries unlocked, which we might use now, but let's just wait and see. For these areas, I'm going to do zoning like that, so we can get sensible sized buildings built up first. A bit of that, and a bit of that, and like that. Since that one is built up, let's zone that as well. I'm leaving that spot so we can get a road going through there. I might as well take that one out so we can connect that up as well. Pathway. And through there. Get that built up. I think the city will look quite good at the end of the day. Let's hope so. Because I don't really want to abandon this city after a couple of months of investing in it. Now I'm zoning all that and I don't even have water pipes in. Please tell me you were yelling at me right there. Because that was just silly. That connected now, yeah. Everything is fine. Everything is a-okay. Nothing to see here. I have to say, I had my reservations about using this map because it's a boreal map and it's a bit darker and all that. Just get another loan so we can get more electricity supply going. But now I'm actually quite happy with this. Water is still good. Get that running. Now, as I said, I'm actually quite okay with this now. Come on, plate. So you can get electricity to these areas. I know I have fishing industry. That's enough. Enough, not really. That better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, you can see there's a fire right there, so I'm going to add in just a fire station over there. That's still fine. That's still a-okay. Now, education, we do have high schools. And as you all know, I want to get education up and running as soon as possible. So let's just let that run, shall we? What weird fog is that? That's probably part of a dynamic weather. Since we have a pathways unlocked, might as well have a look at that. Do we want to go for... Let's go for park paths. Get the road guidelines off and get that the lowest level. I like having the tree line pathways. I actually enjoy those quite a bit. I'm running around a bit willy-nilly now, but that's okay. You know what, let's do something a bit interesting with this. 1, 2, 3. And get that up and over. Do something like that. Now, will this work? Probably not. Probably not, but let's see. Come down. Do something sensible. About demolishing everything. Then we'll just live with that. I think that looks quite good. What do you think? I actually like that a lot. Get that connected up. It's not the best looking pathway, but that'll do. Same with that, not the best, but that will work. I just want to add in a bit of a bicycle pathway through some parts of the city. Sorry guys, you're losing your house for a pathway. That would really upset me. I think it would upset anyone, but that would really upset me. We have a nice looking yard and then pathway. Let's do something like that. Get a bit more interesting, shall we? Get that going through there. That's quite good. I enjoy that. Can I get a bit of zoning in here? Yes, I can. Let's get a 3x3 in there. And something like that. And now let's do a bit of residential through here. Not too much, but not too little. You know, something like that. Before we do the pathways, let's take a peek at 4,000 for those. That's okay. Upgrade that later. I'll change the road type. But before we get the pathways in here, let's upgrade the roads first. I'm gonna do something a bit silly in here. Make this a one-way. Yeah, I think that will look quite good. For a bit of diversity, I'm going to leave this as a dirt road. Just that bit. We have it in the town where I live now as well. But why not include it in this game? There you go. Not too shabby, eh? How's our water supply and such going? Add in more water treatment. Does that count as being connected? Let's see. Probably through there. Now we can really work on this. Get this area connected as well. Connects through here, that's great, then we don't have to anything over there. We don't have to have these pylons running everywhere. No, there's an abandoned building. I'm ignoring it for now. I have this one way around here. Do I want to... You know what? I'm going to take the dynamic waiver off for now. I believe it's that. Yeah, it's that. Do we want to make this a one way as well? I don't think so. I think that's localized enough so it doesn't look too funky. But just interesting enough. Something like that. You know what? Let's add in these roads. These pathways running through here. Yeah. Do something sensible. There you go. That's not sensible. That's too close. Yeah, let's get a 4 intersection right there. People will be able to use that bridge. Let's just demolish that a bit. Nope, that doesn't look right. Now I don't really have a choice, hey? Now that looks a bit better. I have to say, I'm really enjoying this now. Running through here, getting all these pathways in and all that. Adding a couple of trees in there. Great. Why am I keeping that pause now? That's a bad habit that I should get out of again. Are you connected? Looks like it. Do we want to have one through there? People will be using this. Or I can use this area, plant a couple of trees in there, so people will be able to to view the natural beauty of that area. I think that's a great idea. This looks... I would have used Move It mod for this. But no mods. No mods. We need a bit more buildings going in. We might as well add them. Yeah, let's do this. We definitely need some parks. The only thing is I still have a couple of these custom parks that I built in the creator pack or whatever you call it. And I'm going to use them. It's not mods. So I'm not breaking my own rule here. That 12 by 8, yeah, 12 by 8. I really want to zone off of these main roads because we might just want to add or expand that road or change it up. Aren't you getting enough joy out of this? Doesn't look like it. Let's change it up a bit. Small park, which isn't that small. That's more of a small park. Or small playground. You know what? Where's the school? There you go. And in a small playground there. That messed up my pathways. But we'll improvise and adapt. Yeah, that's fine. Park with trees, large playground. We definitely need a botanical garden. We definitely need that. You know what, let's add that on this side. Bigger buildings, bigger area of influence. Which makes sense, but I didn't think about it logically, eh? So now we have this. That's a 5. That's a huge. Alternative to elementary school, public library, alternative to a high school, 720 to upkeep, 560. Let's keep this then, hey? Shall we? It's a bit big for that, but we can squeeze it in here. Can fit in a tennis court right there. So I think that's enough of that. I want to get a bit of trees in here. I think we do. A couple of shrubs. A couple of larger conifers. That's a bit too big. Let's get a tree with leaves. And I did a usual Afrikaans accent there on purpose. A couple of these trees in here as well. Flower trees. Can squeeze you in there. I really like that. A couple of these. I don't really want to go too... Get a chunky tree in there as well. I would like a tree like that in my yard. I have to say I'm really enjoying this. Look, bamboos. Fine, I'll build a bit of residential. I added in all this area and now it's not enough. Because we'll need more. Let's do a bit of zoning there and a bit of zoning there. Now I'm leaving all these areas open, but we need green areas and green spaces in our city. We just need it. Not enough educated workers. I know. I'm working on it. I'm not doing my absolute best, but I'm working on it. Now we have all this space between this as well. Let's see. Do we want to run another avenue in here? I think we do. Let me quickly brace this roundabout before it does something weird. And let's get an avenue. You know what? No, that shouldn't be a major road into our city. Let's just do something like that. We can zone there because we might want to run a road off of that. Later on we might want to upgrade this, but for now I think that would be fine. That would be a-okay like that. Preemptive water strike right there. That doesn't do anything. Get that lined up. Get the water connected right there. Get that connected right there. That last one was a bit dodgy. Not entirely underneath the road, or as I wanted it, but hey, that's fine. Now it's a bit redundant, but let's add in water pipes on this side as well. I want to line that up with that road, so when we do the zoning in that area, then we'll be, or we build up a road from that area, then we will be fine. Wouldn't have any worries. Our industry is still humming along, still buzzing. We have this block here and that block right there. I'm really enjoying this. That park doesn't look too shabby right there. Oh, Let's quickly see. Take a look, there's a lot of people using our pedestrian pathways around here. And actually everywhere, people are using our pedestrian pathways. Which are great, I really love it. So it's less traffic on our roads. Let's take a quick look at our traffic, 94%. We didn't expect it to be high, we only had 2,100 residents for Sims. And I sneakily added in a day-night cycle there. Our city is coming along. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying this as well. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Please let me know if you want these episodes to be longer or shorter, or if it's fine like this. But yeah, I hope you're having a lovely day. And take care. Cheerio.